Mostly here to showcase a modded blaster that I have done using a kit from Performancemods on Etsy. Now, this is the Busby Revolution, and it is featuring a pusher breech kit that works with some printed parts. You have to do some work with both 1/2 inch and 17/32 brass, and it runs off of a 9 kilogram long shot spring. I decided to go ahead and do one and test it out for a little while ahead of doing a second one, which I'm going to release in a full-on long mod guide. So for those of you who might want to pick up the kit after you see what it can do, that you can follow that if you're the kind that, you know, learns and likes the assistance of my long length mod guides that I do sometimes. And I am doing that full on for that because I do have a second one that I put together. So you've got version 1 and 2. I mean, same kit, but I've been using this one now for a couple of weeks, whereas I just put this one together and finished it up and put it in the chronograph for recording today. Now, this one here that I've been using for a couple of weeks, this actually turned out wonderfully. And I will go ahead and take a shot. And running off of that 9 kilogram spring, I'm actually hitting between 150 to 160 feet per second with a 150 millimeter 17/32 brass barrel as specified by the kit, and when using one of the AccuRatio scars that I got from France Foamworks. So able to hit over 150 with the scar. That's pretty good. So that means even if you're just going to plink with it, and it's smooth priming too, even if you're just going to plink with it, this thing is great. Or if you like the mid power level, you know, of around 150 or so feet per second, this kit in a Busby Revolution, along with just a little bit of brass and a 9 kilogram spring. This is a worker that's inside of here now, but you're basically your favorite source for a 9 kilogram long shot spring, as is per recommendation of the kit creator. But this is a easy to do, maybe a little time consuming, but pretty straightforward and easy to do. It includes instructions, but also, now that I've done 2 of them, I can really say it was a very nice to do kit. And you get easier prime than an Aeon Pro with more performance than an Aeon Pro. And remember, Revolutions are $10. The kit's about $10 to get the files. Then you can print it yourself, or there are a few people who do print them. They've partnered up with one company. If you need to, if you don't have a printer like I don't, they did partner up with one company to do it. But you can get the files, find somebody who will print it for you, and basically cheaper than an Aeon Pro. You get performance equal to or better than, and an even easier, smoother prime. So let's get on past all of the rambling. I want to show you the blaster itself. So we'll come in close. I did hydrodip this in advance. I actually did, again, like you see, 2 of them. This one is featuring the previous generation of the shell. The previous generation of Busby Revolutions had orange and black, as you can see here. The body panels, I just simply, when I take the blaster apart, I pop the body panels out, and because you can drill off the little pegs that are on the back side, and then pop them out, set them aside, and here's black and orange, and the priming handle, of course, is black and orange. This is, again, the previous generation. The current model has orange and green. As you can see, I incorporated the colors that are inherent in the shell into the hydrodip. So I think it turned out quite nicely. As you can see there, nice wave pattern on this one. And then the one I just finished up is a lot more muted with its blue, green, and white. That matches well with the green and orange. But this is the current generation of Revolutions. This one, of course, if you go pick one up right now, like I've seen at a store recently, you have the orange and green body pattern compared to the older black and orange. So just a color change. The stock Busby Revolutions fire at about 85 to 90 feet per second, And this one, now that it's broken in a bit, is firing between 150 to 160. So, very nice. Nearly, not quite double, but nearly double. So, what do I think? I think it's well worth the effort, and I will, of course, put out that full video. This one is just a mod showcase. Let me know what you think of it. I'll put some pictures up, and when I get set up, I actually need like a little photo booth so I can share some good high-end pictures on places like Instagram of this. But nice way to take a good blaster. I think the Revolution is highly, highly underrated because it brings good performance for only $10. And then you can take something like this kit and take its performance to the next level, again, without having to spend a lot. And definitely a good platform to do it with. Let me know what you think of that. Hopefully you like the look of that Hydro Dip, as well as this one here. This one's a little more muted, but I actually quite like that. It still pulled out some of the good swirls and waves. But hopefully you enjoy this, and stay tuned for the video on how to make the Revolution with this kit. Get up to the 150, 160 feet per second. But till next time, this is Mongoose Jade saying thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.